Good afternoon, everybody. I want to welcome you to Mastering the Laws of Attraction. I'm your host, Coach Renz, and today what we're going to talk about involves spoons, okay? Now, we are back into our continued lesson about the book, The Alchemist. So if you haven't bought this book, I need you to go out and buy this book, right? Buy the book, The Alchemist, or download the book online. You can download it for free, actually. By Paulo Coelho. The book is The Alchemist. So we're going to continue in our lessons concerning that. Like I told you guys, I wrote down 10 pages of notes. So we're not going through every page, every note, but we're going through some of the prime hits of the book. Now, today's lesson is talking about you being able to understand how to live your life based on business and work, okay? So we're going to get into it. Now, there is a portion of this book where it goes off and it starts telling this additional story. It's telling a story about how a young man was sent off by his father to go off to see the king, to be able to gain the wisdom of the king, the wisdom of the ages, so that he can become productive in his own land. So the boy goes off, he finds the castle, and the castle is teeming with activity and everything. And that's how a lot of castles or king crawls were, or imperial palaces, depending upon where and when. But throughout history, it's always been that way. You go to DC, there's a lot of activity going on. So often where the leadership is, there's a lot of activity that's going on. So the boy gets there, he sees all this activity, and he figures, how am I going to get to see the king? So he waits his time, and finally he's able to see the king. And when he sees him, he says, my father has sent me to gain the wisdom of the ages so that I can be productive in my land. And so the king says, okay, thinks for a second. And he says, this is what I want you to do. He takes some oil. He takes a spoon. He fills the spoon with oil. Then he tells the boy, with his spoon filled with oil, that I need you to go about the castle and take a trip around the castle and don't spill a drop. So the boy goes about the castle. He's attentive to his spoon. He's moving up the stairs, down the stairs, in this area, in that area, past the gardens, down the halls, past the tapestries, past the jewel room, past all the merchants and the people and the festivals. And he's attentive to the spoon because that's what he was told, don't spill a drop. He gets back to the king, and when he gets back to the king, he shows him, I went about the castle and I didn't spill a drop. And the king looks at him, he said, well, while you was going around my castle, did you see the beautiful tapestries on the wall? Did you see my beautiful gardens? Did you see the people teeming with activities? And did you see the fine feast that was going on and the exotic animals and all those things? And the boy said, well, no, I didn't see any of that because I was attentive to the spoon to ensure that I didn't drop a drop of oil while I was going around the castle. So the king tells him, he said, well, this time I want you to go around the castle again, but I want you to see all the tapestry. I want you to see all the gardens, see the people, see the activity, see everything that's going on in the castle. So as the boy goes off this second time and he's going around and he's attentive to what's going on, he sees the castle, he sees, oh, that's a nice, beautiful tapestry. He goes around and he sees that, oh, wow, look, there's the gardens and all the people and oh, there's that going on and the exotic animals and there's all these things that are going on in the kingdom, and he sees all these things, and when he gets back to the king, he comes to the king and his spoon is near empty. And the king says, well, what happened? You went around the castle. He said, did you see? He said, yes, I saw the beautiful tapestry. I saw the people. I saw everything. But I lost pretty much all my oil. And the king says, that is the key. The key is to be attentive to your business, but see the world at the same time. To be able to handle your business, but also be able to enjoy life at the same time. You see, if your focus is purely just on work, purely just on your business, then you'll miss out on family. You'll miss out on friends. You'll miss out on the wonders that the world have. You'll miss out on the simple things of going to the park, going to a garden. You'll miss out on being able to enjoy the seasons as they go by. All you would have done is work. And as someone wrote in a book who sat at the bedside of people in hospice, they said that people always regretted not spending more time with family, that they worked too hard. You see, so if your focus is purely on business, then you die with regrets of not spending time living life. But on the other hand, If you spend all your time just living life, all your time just having fun, all your time just having the most extravagant things you possibly can, then you live a life where you miss out on building foundations. You miss out on building a life that could have given you more experiences. You miss out on building a life where you leave some kind of relevance to your children, to your family. You miss out on building a strong foundation and having the security of life and having the security of finances to be able to take care of family, to be able to pass it down to generations, to be able to accomplish certain things in life, to leave a mark to say that you made the world better, that you made it a better place. Because all you did was be a recipient of the world, be a recipient of life, instead of giving anything to life. So the key is to find the balance. The key is to go about the castle and see the tapestry, but keep your eye on your spoon, to see the different gardens and whatnot. But all that while, you have an eye on your spoon. You go around and you see the people, you enjoy life, you participate in the festivities, but you don't go so far that it causes you not to maintain your balance and have your spoon. These are the type of things that we must understand in order to attract into our lives the things that we desire. If you want to have greatness in your life, then you have to have a balance between your business life and your personal life. Enjoy the flowers, but also be aware of the thorns and thistles. So that was a beautiful lesson from the Alchemist. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I look forward to our next talk about the book, The Alchemist. Y'all have a great day, because your greatness is non-negotiable, and so is mine.